with us, we have the CEO of Freedrop Interiors. We are here to document her and get to learn a few things from her, and we shall begin. Good morning, madam.
Good morning, team.
Thank you for having us here today.
You're most welcome.
You can start by introducing yourself and tell us uh, and welcome us here to Freedrop Interiors, and we can get down to our questions.
Oh, my name is Bancy Kalekye, and I'm the leader and the founder of Freedrop Limited. We used to be called Freedrop Interiors Limited, but now we are just Freedrop. And we are a company specializing in construction services, and we're distributing a product called liquid wallpaper in Kenya and East Africa. Thank you.
We can get down to our questions. For our first question, who is Bancy Kalekye?
Um, Bancy is a girl who was born and raised in the village, and I schooled in the village, and later on I schooled at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, and later on also I did several other studies, but I'm this girl who had a dream to to get into entrepreneurship, and yeah, then I conceived the idea about Freedrop around 2006 actually,
Mm.
and I've been working through the journey of entrepreneurship, and we are here today as Freedrop, and with a big team. Yes.
Okay, thank you for that.
Mm.
For our next question, you said you started it in 2006. From research that I've done, you started when you were only two people, right? So for the question, how has Freedrop grown from when it started with only two staff members?
Oh, okay. We've just grown hypothetically and gradually, and having our clients, telling other clients, and definitely trying to do our best, and solving the gaps in the construction and in the interior design sector. And it's just been a growth of small steps, and learning, and doing research, and finding how we can offer better services to the country, and small time expansion. And yes, we are here now. We are large team. I think we could be employing around 50 people right now.
Hmm.
And yes, and we're doing several projects for different kind of clients, for NGOs, for the corporates, for the private sector, for individuals, and the list is long. Yes.
Okay. Uh, Liquid wallpaper is such a unique product. I personally hadn't heard of it, but it's such a unique product.
Mhm.
What inspired you to venture into this?
Oh, we ventured into liquid wallpaper during COVID, and as you know, during COVID, we went through a lot of challenges, the business world, because like us, what we do, we could not open sites, we could not attend to our clients, and we were just idle. And I was just thinking during this time that we are indoors and all that. So I kept on reading about liquid wallpaper, and as I'm a champion of sustainability goals, especially the ones for environment. And I learned, and I realized that the environment was exposed to so much damage by the normal paints, and like the painters and the people who interact with the paint, their health was at risk. And I was thinking of how else can we have beautiful walls without putting risk to people's lives, putting risk to the environment, and providing a sustainable product which is green to the environment, and which is going to give the same feel as painted walls. And that's how we started doing the wallpaper. And I got partners from Egypt, where cotton is produced in large scale, and we got into talks about the product, and that is now what you can see on the walls today.
Mm, very pretty. For our next question, back in 2021, you told the Standard newspaper on, a, on an article that they made about plans for exterior wallpaper and handmade carpets. Please tell us more about it, and have they been realized yet? And if not, kindly explain to us about especially the handmade carpets.
Okay, the exterior wallpaper, we're still, what can I say? We're still on the stage of testing. We've not yet released it to the markets, but we're still walking the journey. It's not okay. It
Mm,
might seem like it has taken long, but we're still on it.
mm,
And for the unmade products of home, right now we are also putting the items together, and polishing them, and testing the markets to see, listening to the clients,
mm,
and like let me say we are still modeling the product, and we expect it very soon. Yeah, we expect it very soon. I hope we're going to be seeing it on the shelves
mm.
very soon. Yeah.
I
Mm,
really can't wait to
mm,
see them.
mm.
For our next question, what was your first ever customer experience like, and were you nervous about it?
Customer. Okay. Number one, our clients are mostly, let me say that we concentrate on the corporate clients. We we are not so much on the individual clients. But our first client, it was a circle. I don't know. I think a limo. I don't remember. I don't want to be quoted for saying the wrong name, but I know it was a circle based somewhere in town. And yes, we were nervous. We're not dealt with another client, and we convinced them to give us the job, and we did a good job. And I can tell you, we finished. We handed over the project. We were doing some blinds and some wall carpets for them, and we finished the job. We finished the project, and we handed it over. And I'm telling you, they never noticed it was our first project.
Oh,
So it is a matter of the confidence that you wear
mm,
when you're going to attend to your first client. They don't really have to know that you're starting, but you do your research and you make sure you're doing the right thing. Yes.
well, that's nice.
Mhm.
Uh, is there a story behind the name Free Drop?
Yes, there is a
Mm-hmm.
big story. So when that time I was alone, I was alone as I started as a sole proprietor. Where you just start and you're having a lot of ideas and you're starting. That time we looked into mostly the window finishes, the window blinds, the curtains, all that kind of furnishings, the seat covers, the carpets, and all that. And that time I realized, like, that time there were no Uber, there were no border borders and all that. Right now there's that solution. Delivery charges are not an issue to most clients.
Yeah.
But that time, like delivering items to a client, and these items are bulky that we were doing. Let's say for a client, we were based in town. So delivering those things for a client, let's say in Karen, it's very far and it was expensive. So for us, to encourage customers to buy from us, the mosquito nets and what have you, we thought we could drop them freely
Mm-hmm.
without charging them. So we said we are not going to be charging customers the delivery charges, and then now we said, oh, okay, we're going to be called free drop. Yes,
Oh,
that's why we are called free drop.
oh,
We really avoid to charge our customers delivery charges. Yes. Mm.
that's interesting. That's
And
a
customers actually, they will always ask you, are we paying delivery or you're paying delivery? For them, it means a lot. Yes. Yeah.
that's a very interesting story.
Mm.
Okay, for our next question, what are your biggest milestones or breakthrough moments?
Mm. Wow. Milestones. Um, I can see right now we're at the level where we can compete with who is who in in the market. Like we've gotten there, and where our experience can speak for us, because majority of the things that hold back startups is where you ask, where have you worked before, what have you done, what do you have to show, and it becomes a big challenge for any startup or anyone who is starting to offer good job, especially the people who are starting, because where have you done it? Because clients don't want to make mistakes because it involves money, it involves time, and all that. So we are at a level where our work can speak for us, even when we are not there. In spaces that we are not there, people mention our names because we've worked for them, and they have good experience with that. So they will always say, you'll meet a customer say, you want your house to be done, you want that project. If you want your project to be delivered on time and with professionalism, talk to Free Drop. And you see, that is actually a big milestone for me, because I don't need to pitch to keep on pitching. Our previous work is able now to pitch for us, and now we have a name that can speak in spaces that we are not there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I agree, your work really speaks for itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our next question, do you manufacture the liquid wallpaper locally or import it? If imported, what are the challenges with the importing materials and the spare parts for repair?
Okay. The liquid wallpaper is manufactured in Egypt, because that is where most of the local materials that are used to manufacture, which is basically cotton. Cotton is a plant, and silk. Silk is also is a product from animals. So that is where we're able to readily find the material for making the product, and that's where we do the manufacture, and we package, and we bring the wallpaper in Kenya when it's already packaged. And this year we were looking into the policies of the government, whether the government is going to be making it easier for people who want to manufacture in Kenya, because without contradiction, is not cheap, or is not easy to manufacture in Kenya.
Mm.
But we considering to do our manufacture here in Kenya. The challenge of importing is time, where our clients wants a white product. Our stocks do not have white product. It has to take 7 days. Some of the times that it takes more, even days, and all that. Basically, the importation challenges, which every importer faces. Yeah.
For normal paint, it usually peels off after some time.
Mhm.
And for repairing it, you need to repaint. What about for liquid wallpaper?
Okay, liquid wallpaper is a DIY product, where we call it do it yourself. So every person we are selling the liquid wallpaper, we teach them how to install, we teach them how to repair, we teach them how to clean, and how to remove in case they want to relocate to another place. Because again, it's a product which is removable from the wall and movable again to another wall. So once for example, if you get a dent on this wall, if it comes out, what you just need to do is make this area wet with the tap water. Then once it is wet, it is able to come out. So if there was a dent or something, if you're moving your bed and then it is scrapped it off, you make the area around it wet, and then you pull it. It will fill the missing bit. It's as simple as that, and anyone can do it. You don't need to call a fundi to come and repair that mess for you.
Oh,
Yes,
that's very
it's very
simple.
simple. Yes.
Ah, that's nice. Okay, for our next question is what is the most misconception people what is the most common misconception people have about liquid wallpaper?
They tend to think is a wallpaper which is stick to the walls using glue, which is not because they have the concept of wallpaper sticking and all that.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the liquid wallpaper is you mix with tap water and you stick it on your wall, and it's something that anyone can do. Yes, your babies can do it because it's safe and it has no effect to even your furniture, your carpets. It doesn't stain anything. Yeah, is a do it yourself product, because everyone will ask, is there a fundi who can come and install for me? I think in Kenya also we've not accepted the concept of doing things for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need people to help us.
Yes.
Okay, for our next question is you had earlier mentioned in introducing yourself as a mother. So for the question is how do you balance being a mother and managing the day-to-day grind?
Wow, it's a challenge like any other, let me say, mother who works and they have children to bring up, and I mean it's the world we live in. So you take some off, you run to school, you take some off, you take the children to hospital, you take some off, you balance between your day, which are the hours are for the family, which are the hours are for business, which are the hours for even yourself. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. For the next question, as a female CEO in a creative but male-dominated industry, what have what has been your biggest leadership challenges?
Oh yeah, construction is quite dominated by the males.
Yeah.
Even now, because when you look at the construction sector, you would say 14% is occupied by females, and the rest of the percentage is male. And generally, it's because of the type of work, because the type of work is quite masculine. Because you're not likely to go and find females making doors, grinding, welding.
Yeah.
Yes, but okay, I'm not saying they can't, but they are there, but they are less
Few.
because it's a bit tough. But the challenge leading such company is I've met clients who in the boardroom they would tell me, are you going to be the one? Are you going to do that job? Where it's a bit intimidating, where they feel like, you're not going. After Gen Z's destruction, I was given, I'm not going to mention the client, but I was given one of the outlets of the retail shops to repair by one of the clients, leading clients. We were given, let me say that. And when I went to sign the contract, apparently I think it's a lady who was signing the contract. She asked me, do you think you even know what you're going to do? And actually it was a very simple, it's one of the simplest projects I've done. But I can't tell her she's a client. But there's that feeling that hiyo tu kazi ni mwanaume anaweza fanya. But so I did the job, and when we went to hand over, our tone was different. So yes, there's that challenge, but it's normal. It's the society, and
Yeah.
we are training them that we can do it. Yes,
What a man can do, a
yes,
woman can do,
woman
and
can
do
do.
better.
Yes.
For our
Mm.
next question is,
Yes.
describe leadership in 3 words, and why would you describe it that
Wow. I would say that leadership, number one, is leading from the front. Is not where you tell people do this, and do this. Mostly is when the team sees that you're doing, they are able to pick it up and say, surely we have to do. So I'll call it doing uh, like preaching, not preaching what you want, but doing what you actually want.
way?
And that's what I'm calling leading from the front. And the other thing I would say is understanding your team, because if you've if your team, people come from different backgrounds, different skills, different abilities. People are quite different, and qualifications and skills put aside, everyone has a deep contribution that they can do to the company, that you need to give them the chance to bring it out, where you make the space safe for them to bring out their abilities. So it's understanding your team members and holding them and working with them.
Mm,
And the last thing I would say about leadership is accountability. So if we sign a contract with a client and we say that we're going to deliver a job in 2 weeks, so I mean, I have to be accountable to everything that happens and to that statement that we are going to do that job within those times. And if we are not doing it within that time, we have to be able to have a very good reason that the client can understand why we cannot do that job within that time. Because also construction has that kind of a challenge, with people saying they will deliver this, they deliver that, with people saying they deliver in 7 weeks and they deliver in 70 weeks. So there's now that, and I'll call it for me, my leadership means I'm accountable to my clients. Yes.
Thank you for that. For our next question,
Mhm.
who has been your biggest cheerleader when you started, and how has your family played the role of supporting you?
Wow. So my family has been there because starting a business, a startup in Kenya is a
Level.
whole project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the business first tries to kill you before before
Anything else?
before, yeah, it's quite hard. But my family has held me. My parents have been there. My brothers, my children, my husband. It's been a whole it's been a whole challenge, but we're there, and have a business partner also who is very supportive. We share ideas, we discuss when things are difficult, we lock ourselves here and we look for solutions. And also we have quite supportive friends uh, who have worked with me and who have referred clients to me. Yeah, yeah.
That's nice. For our next question is, what does success look like for you beyond money or business growth?
I would say that success is living in alignment with one goals in life, and yeah, success is living your values, achieving your goals, and sitting and feeling like whatever it is that you did, you give it your best. That does not leave you with any regret. It doesn't mean nothing fails, but it means whatever even has failed, you give it your best. Once you give something your best, there's no case to answer, and you feel like, fine, I've succeeded, and whatever has gone wrong, you take it as lessons. Whatever was a mistake, you learn from the mistake, and definitely you don't repeat the mistake.
Mm.
So it's alignment of your values and your goals, and getting to that level where, okay, I did my best. I gave it my best. Yes.
Okay, for the next question is, if your younger self could see you right now, what do you think she'd say?
Wow, the younger version of me, I think would be very proud to be associated with the older version of me,
Mm.
and because I've I've beaten some odds. I've learned and unlearned some of the things which I've unlearned what is not necessary, and I've learned what is necessary.
Mm.
And the younger me, I think, would just give me a very big warm hug.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Um, if you weren't running Freedrop Interiors, what would you be doing right now?
Other passion I would be maybe working for the government. I would be working and looking for sustainable development of solutions in the country or in the globe.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be probably right now cooking for my children in the house. Yes.
Okay, for
Mm,
our next question,
mm.
are you more focused on building a brand people will love or one that people will fear losing?
Um, I'm focused on building not just a company. I'm looking at building a culture where everyone who passes through my hands, I empower them, because I've realized a lot of people lack people to hold them,
Yeah,
because I've seen also my journey. If I learned some things when I was quite younger, probably I could be a better CEO today.
yeah.
But it's offering anyone who comes, I give that space even to my social media to tell people what it is that when they want to become entrepreneurs, what it is that they have to focus, what it is that is not necessary, what is it that they need to take, and what it is that they need to leave. And I want to build that brand where our clients can trust us. They feel, they feel they are loved and they are trusted, and they're getting value for their money. Where all of the staff feel like they can learn, they can grow, and they can get empowered. They can speak up, and they can share their views. And I mean, a brand that will leave a lasting impact beyond my time as a CEO.
Uh-huh. That's a very good answer.
Mm.
So for our next question, what change do you want to bring or make in how people view interior decor in Africa?
Number one, majority of people think you can only hire an architect to draw your house only. Actually, they only involve the architect at the point of drawing, design of the
Design of
house.
the
And
house.
once they have that design, that is the end. But I would rather say that uh, people need to walk through their home journey with the right professionals is very important, because some mistakes that people make during when they're coming up with their home, they are irreparable at some other stages, or rather if they have to repair, it's going to be very expensive. And interior design is not a concept for the rich, is just a concept that everyone, whatever space that you have, even your small room that you have, it doesn't hurt you when it is well designed, it is well arranged, and is giving that feel or the theme of what you love. and is becoming, it's giving you a better feeling when you go home.
Mm.
So it's something that we have not embraced yet, majority of Kenyans, but it's something that they need to think on how to make their spaces look good, feel good, because when your space feels good, it also makes you feel good as a person. And when you wake up in a nicely done bed, you're likely to have a nice day.
Yeah. I can agree
Yeah,
to that.
yeah.
Okay, for our next question is, what legacy do you hope to leave in the interior design industry and for women in business?
Wow. I would like to probably leave the legacy of sustainable products, products that are not harmful to our environment, products we use products that are not harmful to the health of the people, and we bring the concept of do it yourself, where a community which is not so dependent on a fundi
Mm.
bring by every small thing. You cannot take a nail and fix your chair in the house because you need to call a fundi,
Mm.
because I feel like Kenyans, we live a very expensive life, yet we are also struggling
Yeah.
because you yourself, you're not, probably you don't have a job, but you still have to call somebody to come and fix your very small things, even your hair, something that you can comb in the house. you, you need to go and have somebody do it. And I would say that the world has a lot of opportunities. Is there people to open their eyes and to look at the gaps that are there in the community, what people are struggling to get, and then you fix that. Once you fix that, you're going to have a very sustainable business or product that is going to live beyond your time. And I would call for the women to stand up and occupy their space in leadership and in making the world a better place. Yes.
As we wind up, what advice would you give to a young woman or man, or rather anybody watching this right now, and is dreaming of starting his or her own business, but they are afraid?
Yes. Wow. Starting anything or everything basically uh, is a challenge for everyone, because we have our inner fears, we have our inner insecurities,
Mm.
that there's always somebody telling you, an inside person telling you that it's going to fail, you're not going to make it, you're not good enough. The first thing, if you want to be an entrepreneur, whatever it is you want to do, not even entrepreneurship alone. I want to major in entrepreneur because entrepreneurship is hard. Yeah, so you need to trust yourself first. You sit down and you trust yourself. A lot of people are going to mistrust you, like they are not going to trust you. But you have to trust yourself. The moment you trust yourself, you're going to sell to people the energy that you trust yourself. And you're going to manifest it, that you're going to do it. Once you overcome the fear in yourself and the self doubt, then you can conquer any other thing in the world, because that is the energy that you just need. So they need to wake up, they need to identify what they want to do, and let them not copy what every Tom, Dick, and Harry is doing, because that is where we go wrong. We say so and so is selling what a few, we start selling, and then we flounder the market. So it's good to be original. You sit down and come up. It has to be a solution actually. You must offer a solution. If you don't offer a solution, nothing is going to differentiate you. If you're doing filming, everyone else is doing filming. You need to know that. But for you to be to be recognized. You have to be extraordinary. For me to choose you, you must give me an advantage beyond everyone else. So, I mean, let them stand up, let them be extraordinary, trust themselves. There's a lot of work to do. I'm not going to lie to them, it's going to be easy, but the work is worth at the end of the day. It pays off. It doesn't pay very fast anyway, but it pays off. You're going to be proud because you're going one day to say, look, I built all this, and you're going to feel proud. Even if nobody else feels about it, you'll feel, I did it, and it's quite satisfying in your heart. Mm-hmm.
Truly, good things take time.
Mm-hmm.
So for our last question is, in one sentence,
Mm-hmm.
summarize your journey this far you've come.
Wow. Passion, uh, resilience, patience, and continuous development.
That's nice.
Mm.
So thank you.
Most
Those
welcome.
are the questions we have for today. And thank you also for having us here. And that's our wrap.
Nice.
In this segment, you'll get to know the CEO outside the office. So let's start. Welcome to another segment. Apart from being free, apart from the office, what do you do when you're free?
During my free time,
Yeah.
I cook. I also take walks at Karura with my children. I bike. I also meet friends and spend some time with them. I love going to the spa when I'm free, and I play some golf during my free time.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What do you think people consider as your talent?
I'm able to have a talent to make spaces look very beautiful, like just like just even casually. If I walk to your space, I would tell you, Grace, if that book you made it green, it will look better. If if that chair that you're covering with green, you're covered with yellow, it will come out better. If the seats that you have, you can use a grey carpet, your house will look much better. If you arranged your bed facing this side and not facing this side, it would look better. It's something that I did from the time I was very young, without even knowing that I had the passion, and I would venture into interior design. Yeah.
So can you call it a calling? Rather.
I would call it a passion. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another one is, which celebrity would you like to design your space for? That one celebrity.
Mine again.
Ooh. That's nice. Another one is, what's that weird thing you have on your desk?
A nail file.
A nail file.
And I have an eraser, a rubber.
Okay. So, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
In the morning, when I wake up, I pray, and immediately I drink a cup of hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's nice. Another one is, are you a late night person or a morning person?
All factors don't cast that. I will be a late night person. I don't like waking up in the morning, but my schedule starts very early, sometimes at 6 in the morning. So I don't have choices. I have to wake up. And again, I have to go through what my team have been doing during the day and see and read their reports. So again, I have to work again in the evenings, late evenings. But like when it's not very busy, I would rather, come at 9:30 and leave a bit late.
Another one is, what's your favorite social media platform?
Facebook.
Okay, another one is, which is your favorite go-to meal and which is your favorite restaurant?
I would have a pizza anytime. And I really love the Lord Errol in Runda. Oh, yes, the restaurant. I love their ambience. I love their food. And I love the staff around that place.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Another one is, what is your favorite destination for a vacation? Either in Kenya or international. But you can start with
Kenya. Diani anytime.
Any day, anytime.
Any day, anytime, all the time. And international, Maldives.
Wow, that's nice. Maldives is very beautiful. Another one is, what is your favorite music genre? Oh my God. For the last one, I'm just curious. You said you're Madam Bancy Kalekye. Are you related to Kalekye Momo, the radio presenter?
No, we're not related. We just share names.
I think that's all for today. And as we wind up, I see you have business cards here. I think maybe I'll carry one so that I can go show people that I was here. And if you need a liquid wallpaper, Freedrop is your place to go. They have Instagram. You have TikTok account?
Yes, we do. Freedrop Interiors.
Yeah, they have an email there. You'll see it.
info@freedropinteriors.co.ke. Telephone number 0725 609 263. And you can log into our website www.freedropinteriors.co.ke. We are located at Madonna House, Westlands Road, the Madonna Annex on the 3rd floor, suite number 305.
As you wind up, you have anything else to add to the ones who are watching us and the ones who will watch it?
At Freedrop is where we serve you and we make your houses look better at a very affordable price. I welcome all of you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for the tea.
Karibu.
I like that.